Jackpot, I hit the jackpot, jackpot.
Hi guys, what is up? It's your girl Champ and I'm back with another fabulous video. Today's video is my nighttime routine. I'm just gonna go through with you guys everything that I do, you know, when I'm winding down at the end of the day and how I prepare for the next day. So, before we get started, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I have a new video coming out. And you know, you just don't want to miss out on anything good. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So the first thing that I do is usually light a candle. I just like to have like, you know, good relaxing vibes before I go to bed and while I go through my routine. I'm looking for some new candles that smell really good. I'm a really big scent person, so like how the room smells is really gonna affect just my whole vibe. Like even if I'm in the studio and I sing, I always have like a perfume or like a spray or like just something near. So like if I can't catch my vibe, I'll, you know, spray it and catch my vibe again. So this candle is actually a lavender chamomile sand and fog, California inspired soy wax blend. Not as strong as I would like it to be, but it's good. I don't know if y'all can see that. Might be too bright. So I'm just gonna place this over here for now. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get started. First thing that I always do is just take off my makeup. I usually do a face mask. Today's face mask that we're going to do is Murad. It's a clarifying one. I love this one. Been using this one for years. But I always start by taking off my makeup with my Burt's Bees, micellar water, facial towelettes. It removes makeup, cleanses, and hydrates all in one. I really like these. Sometimes I add a different one in the summer and I like switch off every other night, but this is like my main one that's summer and winter. So I always take off my makeup. Honestly, I love taking my makeup off as soon as I get home or I'm not shooting. Like, anyone who really knows me knows I don't wear makeup all day, every day. I only wear it when I absolutely need to. Alright, you guys, so now I'm out of the shower and I used the Dove Sensitive Skin Face Bar. A lot of people be like, really? Seriously? A soap bar for your face? But let me tell you, out of every facial cleanser that I have ever used in my life, the Dove one is the one that has worked the absolute most. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put this. It says you just put a thin layer on, and honestly that's all you need because it's kind of strong. I just put a thin layer of this Murad clarifying mask. I use this one whenever my skin's starting to act up a little bit. I just feel like it really clarifies it, hence the clarifying mask. It does give you a little tingle, not quite a burn, but like a little tingle, so you definitely feel it working. And then when it's done, I go ahead and wipe it with a towel. Alright guys, so now in between time while my candle is lit, in my planner I will write what I'm going to do the next day, like a to-do list. And if I need to be anywhere at a certain time, like appointments and whatnot. And I just write the list from most important to least important. And I'll put a star next to what has to get done and what I get done if I get everything else done, you know, optional. That just really helps me be on track throughout the next day. And it also, like, let's say I go through it one night and I see that the day before I didn't finish everything that I was supposed to get done, I can reevaluate and manage it and see like what needs to change. So I always do that in a planner. I low-key should come out with some Champ's Choice planners. Comment below if you guys want those. So I'm not pushing religion on anybody, but I have really been trying to get closer to God. This is a Bible I've had like literally forever ago, and I always, you know, go over it before I go to bed. So I wanted to give you guys a Bible verse. I know, like, I'm not pushing it on anyone, but I'm just saying this one helps me, so regardless of what you believe in, this one will help. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. It helps me because sometimes being out here in LA, being on my own, or just honestly could help anyone in any job or any stage in life. Like if you're having a rough time or if you feel like Man, like, this is becoming a lot. I don't know. I don't know if this is for me. Remember, God always has great plans for you. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in a future. So, that is something that I focus on. That's one of my favorite verses that I always go over. But I do my planner, and then I do the Bible. I may or may not sage a little bit. I'm not too deep into it, like, spiritually with the sage, but, like, I do have fun and like the idea of getting rid of any negativity. Okay, so I'm not, like, worshiping anything bad, but I just do like the idea of getting rid of negativity. So I just feel like it's a nice way to cleanse and start fresh for the next day. Now I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit on here for another 10 or so minutes. Also, this would be the time that I would be editing as well. Usually I will edit first, then go over, or I might do my schedule first, then I'll edit, then the Bible last. I always like the Bible to be the last thing that I see, literally before I turn out the light. Hopefully you can read your Bible. If not, if there's something else religious that you could do, whatever your faith is, do it right before you go to bed. That way that's the last thing instilled in you. So, and another thing, I'm trying out a new shot. It says Sweet Dreams. I don't really know if I recommend this brand yet, but I'm trying a few of their shots to see. But it's melatonin and chamomile, so hopefully this helps me relax. I haven't been getting the best sleep. I'm not quite sure why. I've actually never really got the best sleep. I don't know. I'm not sure why. Personally, I think it was because when I was younger, I was put on Adderall for years. And I think that, like, messed with me and gave me insomnia. And even though I've been off of it for quite a while now, I still feel like it affects me. But who knows? I could just be, you know, a bad sleeper. But hopefully this works. We shall see. You guys know I'm really particular on what I put in my body. And I'm eating healthy. I'm going to try this shot out, you guys. It's shot o'clock. You guys know I love taking health shots. Hopefully it doesn't make me too sleepy because I do need to be at the gym at 6, so up at like 5 or 5:30. Well, hi, Fancy. Are you coming in to join us? You made me spill, girl. Come say hi. Don't be scared. My hand's cold. She doesn't like that. Say hi, Fancy. You guys can follow Fancy at 2 Fancy for my hair. The number 2 and the number 4. Hi, baby girl. Hi, pretty girl. Come here. She's fussy. Anytime I touch something cold and then touch her, she doesn't like it. You want to smell it? Ooh. So fun fact, whenever I have people over and I have food or something, thank you for your tail, and I have food or something, I'll like let Fancy smell it and people are like, oh my god, she's gonna eat your food. Like my mom always freaks out and thinks she's gonna eat the food. But the fun fact is, Fancy does not eat people's food. She just likes to smell it, and she literally loves it. Like, she will run from across, like, if I hold my plate out, she will run from across the room just to smell what I'm eating, and then walk away. She won't lick it, nothing. The only food she will lick is butter, and that's it. But she'll also lick, like, Vaseline, so maybe it's like a consistency thing. Nonetheless, it's time to take the shot. Cheers. I know I'm making a face. So it's a little, okay, this has water, okay, that's what it is. I'm not a big fan of watermelon. This has watermelon juice, ginger, chamomile, flower extract, and melatonin. Shake, shoot, feel. Oh my god, I'm exhausted. Just kidding. Okay, so now it's time for me to wipe this off, and I'm going to show you the rest of my skincare routine. And then honestly, I personally am not even going to edit this. I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit more of my Bible and just, I've already written down everything I'm going to do for the next day and whatnot, but hopefully everybody's doing their taxes and stuff. I'm finishing all of that up. You guys, you got to get it done. It's adulting. So I'm going to go wipe this off and I'll be back with you in a second. Now, just to clarify, to wash my face, I used a washcloth. I didn't scrub hard or anything. I just lightly washed it off with some lukewarm water. You don't want to go too hot. Now I'm going to use the Sensitive Dry Overnight Transformation Complex by Exuviance. I really love this brand. They're known for like anti-aging, just a lot of skin protection. It's a great thing. So I only need about this much. As much as I love this mask and I feel like it really helps with any impurities and whatnot, I do feel like it can be a bit drying. So at night, especially after this mask, but I actually have been doing this almost every night anyway, is focusing on moisture, because I feel like since I have oily skin and acne prone skin, the more moisturized I am throughout the night, the less oil I will produce in the day. Sometimes we're overproducing oil because our skin is too dry. Now I'm gonna use the Dermalogica Phyto Replenish Oil. This stuff is great. I used to be scared to put oils directly onto my face. And I'll tell you why, because I already had oily skin and I was like, oh my gosh, is it just gonna make it even more oily? Well, this one I actually saw in another YouTube video about oily skin. I'm like running low. I'm finally running low. I got this like months before Christmas, so. Actually, I got this before Punta Cana. Do you guys remember my Punta Cana trip, you guys? Comment below if you remember that. It's about time for another trip. But I literally rubbed that oil everywhere. Even under my eyes a little bit. Everywhere. Next, I use... Then after I've done that, I go ahead with my Lush Lash LA blow dryer. It's like a mini fan. And I'm using my Forever Spoolie, and I'm actually brushing. I have lash extensions on, so I brush them every night. It's really important, ladies, to clean your lashes. There are different cleaners you can use. Personally, to be honest with you, I've been using my Dove Sensitive Skin Bar and it's been just fine. But I always dry them and brush them every day. It keeps them looking full. Ladies, when you don't brush your lashes, literally, makeup will get on it, stuck on it. The fan will actually get closer together and it won't like look as wispy. Literally, your lashes will look a lot duller. They'll look oily, they'll look hard, they'll lose their shape. So you've got to wash them. And I say blow dry them, obviously with no heat, and brush them. Last but certainly not least, I know a lot of you guys have asked about this in my other skincare videos, and I never say the actual ointment that is over the counter that I get. That is a prescription for any acne. But I use Mucinerin ointment. Mucinerin ointment. Hopefully you can see that. But that's what I use, and I just put it on any like little spots. Out of all my years of having acne, this is what has helped me the most. And also just not picking at my acne. Like, just because you have a pimple, it doesn't mean that you need to pick at it. So, kind of rub it low-key everywhere. Not near the nose or mouth, though. Or eyes. Anyways, guys, that is all for that. Now my skin is looking good. I'm just going to wrap something around my hair. Around this part, I'll leave this actual ponytail part down. And I'm going to go read my Bible a little bit, go over my planner, and head to bed. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and once again, I'll see y'all next time. That has been my nighttime routine. Comment below any things that you guys do before night that maybe I want to try. Comment below if you guys have tried that shot that I took earlier. And I'll see y'all next time.
Got my own bread, got my own crib, and I got my own whip. Got my own drink, got my own smoke, go ahead and roll it. If girls wanna act cute, I'll put them in check real quick. So don't act shocked when you say that, I could own it. When I own it. Make me say, ooh. I don't need no Louis Vuitton, no Jimmy Choo's. No, no. Queen me and make them girls over there look like fools. Got my own bread, got my own crib, and I got my own whip. Got my own drink, got my own smoke, go ahead and roll it. If girls wanna act cute, I'll put them in check real quick. So So don't act shocked when you say that, I could own it. When I own it. When I own it. When I own it. Own it, own it. When I own it. What you wanna do? Boy, I wanna do it too. We can make it do what it do. Long as you know how to make me say ooh. You ain't like these other dudes. I think you got something to prove. I wanna see how you move. Don't play with it, this game has no rules. I got my own bread, got my own crib, and I got my own whip. Got my own drink, got my own smoke, go ahead and roll it. If girls wanna act cute, I'll put them in check real quick. So don't act shocked when you say that, I could own it. When I own it. When I own it. When I own it. Own it, own it. When I own it. I'ma own it. I'ma own it. I'ma own it. I'ma own it, I'ma own it, I'ma own it. When I own it.